is up, guys? In today's video, I'm just going to go over some of the problems I've been working on. So I've been seeing a lot of progression lately, and I'm really happy with the progression that I am seeing. I've been trying problems that I didn't think I could do, and I've gotten on them and they felt so much better. And in the beginning, they weren't feeling that great. I was falling off all the time. Several of these climbs I did probably 20 times before I sent them. Just from like one move, I would always get to the same spot and fall on that one move. And so I've tried to start doing more of those moves that I can't do and see how that works for me. So anyways, this is a few of the problems I've been working on lately. The quality isn't the best. I apologize. I am fixing the quality of the video, so that will be better soon. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys liked the climbs. I know I did, and it's really cool to see this progression. So anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so let's start off with this black one, and this one was a while back. This was one of the first harder problems that I sent. I started working on problems that I couldn't do just to see what would happen, and this black one was one of the first ones. I really had a good time with this problem. It's got a really cool heel hook that you flip into a toe hook here. So let's check it out. Right here you get the heel, and then cross over to that little crimp on the box, and then as I bring my foot up, I do the little flip with the heel hook into the toe hook, and then get into here. And actually this move right here up to this hold, for whatever reason, was where a lot of people had trouble, including me. It took me quite a few times to get it, but when I finally got that move, it was good. So I was happy to get that one finally. The red one. Now this red one, the only problem I had was this hold up here on the top right is really hard to hold on to, so I could not figure out how to do it, so I just skipped it. Finally. I noticed I say finally a lot. Like, even if I only try it 2 or 3 times when I send it, I'm like, finally I tried it twice and now I've sent it. This one took a long time. This yellow problem took a lot of work. This move right here up into that was really hard to do. And when I finally got it, Cherie actually gasps in the video because she knows how long I've been working on it, how hard I've been trying on that one. That may have been the first hardest one that I sent, but I'm not sure. Well, either that one or the black one was around the same time. It was tough. The purple one, the triple knee bar problem. Now this was fun. Once I figured out to get into this knee bar right here, I really had to like push my knee forward and then kind of stick it back behind the hold. So when I would get to the next hold where I'm at right now, I've got this, breaking this knee free would send me off the wall. So it was really hard to like learn how to get that knee broken free and then actually still. So see, I get this and then I lock it and push my knee out to the side so that I can kind of slowly rotate over. And then right here I would constantly get my hand stuck between my knee and the hold, and I mean there was nothing I could do. I couldn't find a good spot where it wouldn't get caught like that. These holds are actually amazingly good on the end there, so that was pretty good. This heel hook right here was again key for this problem. It allowed me to go up for this hold without flinging myself off the wall again, so that one was really cool. This green one, man, the crossover move. So this problem is not super hard. It's not super easy either though. That little foot placement was a little tricky. Then this, and it looks like I just cross over and go right up. I didn't. I tried that move, like just this little move, just from here to there, that cross move I cannot do for the life of me. And then this time it felt right. So luckily on this one, my right hand is the one still holding on, so I still have my bicep. My left hand probably wouldn't do that well. In fact, I know it wouldn't because there was another problem. I can't remember which one it was, but I tried another one and it was the opposite way and I couldn't get it. May be able to now, but I would really like to try a problem like this again. So I'll see what we've got. There's a few that I'm working on that might end up being that. So anyways, yeah. So that move, that was rough and it shouldn't have been. And so I caught it and I was like, Jesus, finally. This was a really cool traverse, and that first move into the left hand there, this move, that is very left shoulder intensive, and I've had a lot of issues with my left shoulder. I think I've finally worked out some of the issues with it. I think it's really going to improve my climbing now. that step down move there was really tough. And I figured out that if you move your feet down as you move your hand down to there, it's actually really easy. And then kick a foot out to there, and then you can get to that one. It's actually makes it a lot easier. Not easy, but makes it easier. And then here, she was kind of in the way. She doesn't have any less right than I do to be on the wall, so I was luckily in a spot where I could kind of just sit there and wait for her to get either move on or get off the wall. And luckily she did. I was tired and got to here, and I just about slipped. I was like, oh, don't fall. That was one of those death grips where I didn't slip and fall because I was death gripping it because I was getting tired. This pink one has such a cool knee bar right here. So I did this problem a few times before I sent it. This is probably my 4th go, but I did the knee bar, and I'd go left hand up, and then I would break free of the knee bar and do a heel hook and try and go up, and it just didn't feel right. So I wondered after watching the video back if I thought that maybe I could keep the knee bar in, and that's where watching your videos, where recording yourself really pays off. And so I did that. Thought, can I reach over with the right hand while leaving the knee bar in? Turns out I can. So that really helped. I got done with this problem and my thumb hurt and the top of my hand was all cut up. I don't know what I did. I still can't, even watching it, I can't tell what I did. I don't know. So that was a lot trickier than it looks for that last move. I didn't think it was going to be hard at all. This is one of my best days outdoors. We went, and unfortunately Cherie was not feeling good that day, and so she didn't really climb, and I sent almost everything that I climbed. In fact, I think everything I tried I did eventually send. I didn't flash it all, but I flashed quite a few of the problems. I always do this problem, and I always do it towards the end of the session and just get pumped out, and I can never finish it. So this day I did the entire problem and did all but the actual top out. I got to the very top and didn't just go over the rock, so technically I didn't send it, but I did enough to be happy with how I did it. And I climbed everything very deliberately, and it looks slow, which it is kind of slow, but that's really good for me because that means I was statically doing it. I was very deliberate with my moves, and that I just felt really good on the wall. I was able to read what I wanted to do for the problem, remember that while on the wall, and then actually execute it, which was a huge thing. Here I was kind of feeling around. I knew there was a crimp there somewhere, but I just couldn't find it. But yeah, so I get back up here and just kind of feel around, see what I might need to send the harder problem, because this is a V4, I think. The other way is like a V3, and this is a V4 or V5 because it gets really sketchy. So, but it was a fun problem. This is Buddha's belly, and this one I had worked on beginning, middle, and end of the session for at least 3 different times and could never figure it out. And I actually took off my watch this time, which allowed me to get a little more skin on the rock and hold on. And I actually cut my arm all up trying to hold on to the rock, but it was well worth it. I finally sent it, and I was really stoked. I just couldn't believe. You like that knee bar there? I think that works. But I just couldn't believe I was able to send this and that other problem, and I felt so good. And then I was showing somebody else the beta that I learned, and I did this whole problem again without my climbing shoes on, like just regular shoes. It was crazy. This right here with this kick out, I love that hold is so small that you have to kick out too. And that's really the easiest way for me to do it as a tall climber. Other people just kind of went to this hold down here. But I felt that really helped me. And so then I would get my hand there, and then you're holding that big hold. If you flip your hand over, you can push up to get your feet high to then grab a hold, which really sucks. That hold is horrible. And then bump up to the good hold up there. So, but this is possibly one of the hardest problems that I've done. It doesn't really look super hard on camera, but this one was really hard. Like these holds over here, this rail and this rail and this little hold up here, all are like, this one I think is about a pad and a half. This one may be a pad, and then this one up here is like half a pad. It's just crazy. But and then flipping the hand on that one to be able to get the high feet. The high feet were key because I couldn't figure out how to get that really shitty hold up there. and hold it at all because there was too much weight on it. So when I was able to get my feet up a little higher, I was able to hold it a little better and just bump through and get to the final hold. So I was so stoked to get that one. And of course, like I said, I'll work on the quality of this video. I really just enjoy sharing the climbing. Like I love watching this progression, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching the climbing. Like I think they're really cool problems and really fun to watch, and I get to watch them back and kind of learn some stuff and hopefully share some cool videos with you guys. This next problem is one that I'm working on now, and I'm hoping that it's going to go today because it's the next wall they're going to change. But the next problem I'm going to do is this pink problem. And I've got all the moves. Alright, we interrupt this program to bring you a new outcome on the problem. I freaking sent it. So, yes, I sent the pink problem. I had been working on this thing for forever, and they're actually changing the wall today. So I got it a couple of days ago, just in time. And it was so easy, like it always is when you finally send it. It felt just completely doable. And I had tried going right hand up, and it was just too much footwork with a really shitty right hand. So I went left hand up. I just put left foot on there like I had a million times before, but couldn't get it done. And this time it just felt good. So I sent it. I'm really stoked to be sharing this send with you. That's going to be the last climb in the video. Let me know what you guys thought of it. I really like this. I am going to fix the quality of the video, and I'm going tomorrow to film a new video where we'll work on some of the new problems that they set today. So really excited. Hope to be bringing you a lot more climbing videos. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Finally, 2 weeks.